Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate you the use of Python without installation and any other hardware enabled issues like the GPU or the RAM or the hard disk, any type of considerations for memory or execution parameters. As we all know that usually all the courses in computer science are taught nowadays with the help of Python programming. For that reason, the students as well as the staff members are supposed to work with Python and enrich their knowledge. While you have a Chakra University email ID, you will be able to use a tool which is given by Google on the URL collab.research.google.com. So let me give you a brief introduction about Colab. It is a research-oriented platform in which you can run your expert machine learning or data scientist codes in Python, as well as your students can practice Python programming without any problems. So if you will open collab.research.google.com, you will be redirected to this site where you can just go ahead and create a new notebook. While you will create a new notebook, this document is going to be created in your Google Drive. Now let me just rename as the beginning Hello World program. Alright, so now if you could see, there are two versions. There is a code version and there is a text version. So let me first insert a text which will say, let me just move this one up. Okay, so here, Hello World program. So it's gonna give me a brief idea about how the text is going to look in the HTML page. So now we have, let's say we print as usual the Hello World. While it's done, you will click on this play icon in order to execute your program. See, it is really very simple and effective methodology, and if you will see, Google is trying to connect and initialize the Python engine which is working on Python 3. The virtual machine which is executing your code is giving specific instruction about the RAM as well as the hard disk memory responsible to handle your code. Now if you will see, the results is out up here. So what you're going to do is, while you're teaching your students, you can go ahead making n number of programs with different type of approaches. Let's say demo integer. So while I have a demo integer program, let me click on the code part, and again I will have another code. So let's say x equals 1000. Let me print the value of x to be very simple. And now I have the value of x as 1000 printed out. So you can go ahead teaching the Python part without any hesitation. No problems for executing big codes, no problem for installing big softwares like NumPy, SciPy, etc. I would also like to draw your attention as a researcher towards one of the important points that Colab is providing. So let me just cancel this and you will have a very quick understanding about Colab. Colab is giving you, as a student or a data scientist or a researcher, lot of information which is required for you as well as in your research. You can see that there is a very good learning resource for data science. As you can see, NumPy libraries are required, but in general you don't require any NumPy library, and there is a demonstrative program. Let's say I'm just gonna change the text to my sample text, and then I'm gonna run this code again. You will be able to see or visualize that again he's trying to connect to the virtual engine, and now the output is changing and I have my sample text up here. So in this case, This is just a demonstration that you don't have to install Anaconda or Conda or any type of Python-based resource running up on your centralized server, let's say around the Linux machines or something like that. And all you have to do is just write down your code, execute it, get your results, and you are good to go. So you will have a large number of resources on machine learning, let's say the TensorFlow or the neural part, and many more, much more ahead. You can have some learning examples. You can have furthermore resources up here, and you can go on digging up machine learning as well as data sciences with the help of Python. So as a researcher as well as a student, Google has provided a really strong tool which you can use to empower your work, and you can just go ahead without any hesitation. So I believe that as a computer professional, it will be really helpful for us to work on this type of resources, and I wish you all a very good luck and a happy semester. Take care, stay safe, stay home. Good night.